Oliveira lining up Miller on the brakes into the first corner. He's got the inside line.
Here comes Marquez.
Oh, here comes Marc Marquez. Two for the price of one. Oliveira just lifted up Jack Miller, and Marc Marquez out of nowhere. He goes up into third place. You can't take your eyes off this, can you?
Bit of a queue forming here behind Frankie Morbidelli. Pecco Bagnaia, who took the first ever Tito sprint in Portimao a couple of weeks ago, is not having it all his own way here. Alex Marquez goes through into fifth place. The reigning world champion drops to sixth. This is on board with Frankie Morbidelli, and this is the queue of riders forming up behind him as Alex Marquez passes the reigning world champion.
Muscling his way through.
Look at that from Alex Rins. Take that, Pecco Bagnaia. Beautiful move on the inside of the world champion at turn 7. Side by side, elbow to elbow, knee to knee in the braking zone for the Pedrosa corner, and Binder again.
Or is he?
He's locked to lock, isn't he, on that KTM, and once again, successive laps. Miller just comes back on through.
This time.
Here we go then now. Binder has the inside line through turn number 7. Look at that. Lock to lock. Absolutely awesome to watch. You'll never get tired of watching Brad Binder in a Tissot sprint wheel. Look at that. That is incredible.
Marquez this time who goes through and forces Bagnaia wide.
Yeah, nothing that Bagnaia could do about that, was there, at all?
Miller coming through.
Miller now, he fancies this. Now this is where Jack Miller comes into his own, isn't it?
Great spots falling. It's all about confidence in these kind of conditions, and that's not something Jack Miller has ever lacked. Look at that on the inside of Marc Marquez and Luca Marini. And Marco Bezzecchi fancied a piece of the action too as he tried to go right round the outside of his teammate.
Drop down through turn number 11. There's just inches between Miller, Martin and Bagnaia. And Martin, brilliant move on the inside of both Miller and Bagnaia on the brakes into that turn number 12. This was the key moment. Look at this on the inside of both Miller and Bagnaia. He had superb corner speed. Momentum coming through that fifth gear turn number 11. That's what set that move up. Brilliant stuff that by Martin. We're riding on board with him now, aren't we? Bagnaia is just the man ahead of him. There is Jack Miller as well, who's going to get sandwiched in between the two factory Ducatis. And look at that, seconds later, he went full Marc Marquez.
One Mooney VR46 Ducati is leading this sprint, but Luca Marini's fighting a rearguard action. Maverick Vinales is going to take him here into the Ramsuk. Vinales has got such a good record around this TT Assen circuit. You've got to have some confidence to overtake into that corner. Vinales moves through on the number 10. Look at this queue of riders. It's Marquez, Miller and Zarco. Bastianini's on the move here as he takes 2 into 1.
Marquez now picks up Martin in the high-speed blind entry to Cops corner, and now he's trying to make light work of attacking Bezzecchi into this wonderful high-speed generation.
Wow.
Magnussen Beckett, he's got Bezzecchi on the entry. Wonderful stuff this by Alex Marquez.
A bit of deja vu coming here for Jack Miller. Fabio Quartararo put this kind of move on him last year, and Marc Marquez this time through the 2A2B chicane picks the pocket of the Australian. Jack Miller does not like that brand new Red Bull and chicane. He got it all wrong, didn't he? Coming through turn number 1, cost him all his momentum, and Marc Marquez is certainly going to take that opportunity. Nothing wrong with the fighting spirits of the 8 times world champion. Beautiful move.
Aleix Espargaro trying to find a way through. That was close. He's going to cut to the inside line, coming through turn number 10, and he has got through. That was brilliantly done there by Aleix Espargaro, setting about hunting down his teammate Vinales.
Espargaro would soon get the better of his good friend Jorge Martin diving the inside into turn 10, forcing Martin to go the long way around. The inside of Marini's Maverick as Alicia Spargo, goes wide. Binder's going to take 2 in 1.
Brad Binder, this has been superb, hasn't it? What a counter-attack he's launched already in the early part of this sprint, dropping outside the top 10. But Binder is charged now, sees him inside the top 6. Brilliantly on the inside of Marini, going to the Tremonto corner, through on Alicia Spargo as well. And now he's setting his sights on Maverick Vinales on the second of the factory of Aprilias. What is going on here? What on earth has happened now? There's Jorge Martin made a mistake going on the brakes in the turn 4 on the last lap.
He's not got long to rectify it.
Oh, and he goes around the outside of Fabio Quartararo, properly squeezes the Frenchman there. And then he got really close, perhaps a little bit too close for comfort around the outside here. Oh, that's tight.
Fastest on track.
That was really tight. Martin has picked up Bezzecchi there coming through turn 9.
Ducati versus Ducati, 2 of our 3 title contenders. Remember, Martin was down in 9th place when he made that mistake in the early going, but he's right back in contention now.
Barros trying to relegate it back again. That's brave and bold from the 2021 world champion.
This is a brilliant late rescue job by him as well.
And with Martin clearly suffering with his soft rear tyre at the front of the field, Bagnaia might still win this Grand Prix yet.
Again, it just looks like Binder's got the better corner speed. He's coming through again on Martin into turn 8. He's going to go wide again, and Martin will try and nab that inside line back. This time around, though, Binder slams the door shut in the face of the pole man.
Third time lucky though into turn number 8. Martin unable to fight back this time.
They go side by side once again, don't they? Around the outside. They are elbow to elbow again, elbow on the tarmac, knee dragging as well through turn 5. Bagnaia versus Martin. This is the title showdown we've all been waiting for, we've all been hoping for.
That was some serious bravery from Pecco Bagnaia to ride around the outside of Jorge Martin through turn number 5.
Here comes Fabio Di Gianantonio on the inside. He squeezes through on Bagnaia. Bagnaia trying to get him on the cutback, taking full risk here. The world champion throwing it all on the line. This was the key move, the race-winning overtake on Pecco Bagnaia. Zarco and Marquez lean on each other coming through turn 14.
Little does Jean Zarco know it, but carving up Marc Marquez is not really helping his teammate Jorge Martin, because it's backing this pair up into Martin.
This is MotoGP at its very best.
For more MotoGP action, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you at the races.